Language of the heart. What kind of conversations have you been having today? Especially as a leader, right? Running your business. You having the language of the heart kind of conversations, or are they some other kind of conversation? I just wrapped up my last meeting of the day, and before we get to that, welcome to Wolf's Watch. I'm Wolf. Today we're watching language of the heart, and what that means is, are you really communicating from here with people on your team, with your customers, with the suppliers that your company depends on? Right now, we had a great example of that. We're live at Trump National Golf Course here in Southern California. There is the sign right back there, in case you don't believe me. Right, they got the beautiful Pacific Ocean out here. Now, I don't golf, and this is the kind of location that makes me think, that's kind of foolish. Maybe I should be golfing because this is a beautiful location. See some of the beautiful homes that overlook the ocean from here as well. It's an incredible area. And the meeting I just came from, my last meeting of the day, Mondays for me, I don't know about you how your week starts. Mondays for me are a marathon of being in meetings that are working meetings, that are training meetings, that are, how are we doing? Leadership development meetings, coaching other people meetings. And my last meeting today was one of those kind of meetings where we are really talking about how are the people around us doing. And I'm looking here to see, make sure I'm not missing any comments by friends and other folks that are here. Really do appreciate you being part of the conversation. And, it was an incredible meeting. And part of it was the setting, which is hugely important. The setting of your business, the culture in your business. Does that really promote, does that encourage language of the heart? Or does that encourage, like some companies I worked with earlier in my career, where it was all fear-based? And there's everything, language from the heart. Oh, no. It was not safe to have a language from the heart, language of the heart conversation. What's really going on, what opinion you have, where things might be going on, where you're struggling, to be able to reach out and go, hey, I need some help with this. Because as soon as you do that, man, that's a weakness. And guess what? Someone's going to use that as something to backstab you with, something to get one over. You go, oh, I can advance my career by making sure this person stumbles and falls. Or if I can push them down the stairs, metaphorically speaking, then I can get ahead. Because when they're failing, then I look better. And it's impossible to have language of the heart kind of conversations. And I'll tell you what, in times of phenomenal change, and I'm glad you're walking with me because we're going to show you something here in a second in the background. But in times of phenomenal change, language of the heart is very important to be able to connect, to have a trusting environment, to have trust between individuals in order to have open communication about what's working, what's not, what's changing fast in order to be able to adapt. If you do not have that, then you are in peril in highly fast changing environments like we have right now. A lot of that's driven by artificial intelligence. That is not the only dynamic that's going on right now. There are others. We'll hold with that for a minute because that's been a main theme recently. And I just want you to have a look back here. Check this out. Now we're in Southern California, and here we got this nice little stream area, lots of green going on in October. Very unusual. We're at the end, coming up on the end of our fire season. In the last 6 weeks of our fire season here, and normally it is just like brown, right? But this is one of the runoff areas where we're at, adjacent to the golf course, and love seeing it in the background there too. Can you see that flag flying back there? And it's beautiful, red, white, and blue over the Pacific Ocean. Now, again, what kind of environment do you have? Do you encourage language of the heart? Do you practice language of the heart? How do you hone that skill in you so that you can be honest? Right, this part of what my Mondays are about is spending time with groups of people, being mentored by high-performing individuals, personally being mentored by high-performing individuals that help me connect with what's, with being honest with what's coming out of my mouth, with having a mindset for not just being successful, but helping others around me succeed, right? Being other focused. It's a big part of the language of the heart. It comes back to truly listening to the person in front of you. Do you do that? Can you quiet yourself? Can you tap in to what's going on here? So follow your instinct, your gut reaction on how to best respond to the person that is asking you for help, asking you to do something, asking for guidance, right? Love it when someone asks for directions. Always take that as a positive sign that it is an opportunity, that it's an honor to help them on their journey. And metaphorically, A lot of people ask for directions, don't they? You as a business owner, right? People are asking you within your organization, customers outside your organization, asking you for directions all the time to help with problems. That's what we do as entrepreneurs, right? See a need, fill it. See a problem, solve it, and get compensated well for that. Bring your team along. The beautiful sunset brewing here along the Pacific. So wish you were here for the sunset. We could sit at these tables that are right here along the edge of the U.S. continent, staring out at the Pacific Ocean. You know, there's a couple islands out here, and then there's nothing between here and Hawaii. It's a beautiful evening. Hope you're having a beautiful evening where you're at. Thanks for walking with me. Language of the heart. What comes to mind for you? What have you been doing today in terms of having language of the heart conversations? I'd love to see that in the comments. This is this is a two-way conversation, right? It's live and interactive, 21st century television. Thanks for being part of the conversation. I'm Wolf. This is Wolf's Watch. I will see you on the trail.